Okay, here we have a GT185 two-stroke. Just a fantastic machine. Let's go ahead and fire it up and take it for a spin. Get the fuel on there, and off we go. These are just fantastic little machines. They are surprisingly torquey, two-stroke machine. This 185 probably has about as much power as a Honda 350 four-stroke twin from this era. And it's certainly a lot lighter and a lot more fun at city speeds. They're very gutsy, very torquey, lightweight power. And the sound is just fantastic. It's very iconic of the era where emissions wasn't really a thing. It was all about enjoyment, and the style of the bike certainly shows this. This particular bike has recently been serviced with a full carburetor cleaning. It's got brand new fuel hoses, new tires front and rear with new tubes as well. It also has a fresh battery. The front brake has been flushed with new fluid and seals. Just a fantastic machine. This would be a perfect commuter bike or city bike, whatever you'd like it to be there. People also have gone touring on bikes this size. It's definitely not my choice for that, but you certainly could. I mean, it does get fast enough for the freeway. At least backcountry roads. I wouldn't want to take it on any major interstate, certainly. But it does easily get to 75 miles an hour, which is just incredibly fast for a bike from this era and this size. I mean, it's definitely a budget-minded bike from the time, considering there was also the GT380, 550, and even 750 two-strokes. This is the small brother from that era. But even though it's a small package, it's a respectable bike on its own. It's not a lesser version of those larger bikes. It is enjoyable on its own, and certainly can be collected and appreciated. And it's a lot of fun to go full throttle on this small of a bike, because just hammering through the gears there, we went up to 34 miles an hour, which, you know, there are a lot of bikes which you couldn't do that even in first gear. You'd be well beyond that speed. Yeah, this is definitely an iconic machine from a bygone era where emissions wasn't really a problem, and just pure enjoyment of the hobby was paramount. You don't really have that so much anymore, with certain regulations on the emissions and exhaust notes, things like this. Just a glorious, glorious throwback bike, certainly. This particular machine is just in very, very nice condition. All of the lights are working. It doesn't have any fluid leaks, any problems like that. It's original with the original tank, side covers, exhaust system, all of the lights and things. Good fenders, and as I mentioned, new tires and such. Rip-free original seat there, and under 5,000 miles on the original engine. So it certainly has a very long life ahead of it. As you can see, I mean, they're called smokers, but when they're running nicely and tuned correctly, they don't create that much smoke, really. I mean, when you're really hammering on it at full throttle, it might be a bit, but at idle, they're quite clean machines. By this era, the mid-70s, the two-stroke scene was very well respected. Certainly is, even by today's standpoint, of the pinnacle of two-strokes, because after this they weren't on the road anymore. So if you want to enjoy a two-stroke, this is about the best that you're going to get. There we go. Just a fantastic machine. It's got the disc brake at the front, which is great for a bike of this size. Just a lovely piece. Don't hesitate to ask any questions or provide a few comments. Thanks for watching. For more information on this and other classic cycles, see us on the web. Thanks.